beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Butterfly here. For those of you who are new, welcome. I hope you like it here, and I hope you stay, and I hope you share, you subscribe, you put on the notification bell, and for those of you who are part of the family, so nice to see you. So nice to see you in the comment sections and all that. So today I'm back with a sit down video on marriage. I think that's about marriage. By the way, so the video I posted previously, a lot of you have been asking me to make a wedding video and things like that. So tell me, leave down in the comment sections what exactly specifically you'd want me to address or talk about. Then I'll probably add to the list of things that I wanted to talk about already if it's not there. But this is just really more about marriage than it is about weddings, but we'll do like a proper like wedding series and stuff coming very soon. Okay, so this video was inspired by so I have some never before seen footage of my husband's birthday, the first birthday of him as a dad, which is a year after we got married, right? And I was looking at that video the other day and I'm just like, you can just see the difference in like what I would do now, or at least my thinking then and my thinking now. Okay, so I was also giving a message now for my friend's bridal shower that is happening soon. And I made up a story of like her and her husband going to a tailor, getting their outfits made, and then they like looked at them, they're like so perfect, they're so happy, and then another couple comes in and then they're like, oh no, we look like we can fit here, and then they found out that they were the same size, and then they tried on the outfits. Then the husband was like, okay, no, it's too tight by the arms. The wife is like, no, it's too much cleavage, or but like, okay, maybe mine it would be a bit looser if you made it here. I would have made it a pencil skirt, I would have done this, I would have done that, right? So the whole message of that was that the couple that it was meant for were very happy. The other couple, despite the fact that they wore the same size, it was not meant for them. So they were not exactly the happiest. They were like, I could have done this, I would have done this, I would have done this. But the whole point of the story was that you need to custom make your marriage to what fits or works best for you. People say marriage is not perfect. I personally don't agree, because it can be as perfect as you want it to be based on you and your household and your marriage and like your values and your standards and how you treat it, basically, right? So in the same example of the story, just because someone else wears the same size as you doesn't mean that they would fit perfectly in the clothes of your marriage. So we can't expect that just because maybe you guys were dating for the same length of time, or you got married on the same day, or all those kinds of things, that your marriage will be similar. How you guys handle the challenges in your marriages as well can be perfect. It doesn't necessarily mean that people have to be not combative, that's the word I'm looking for. It doesn't have to be a toxic and like a toxicity when it comes to conflict. People can always disagree in an amicable way, but the whole thing is you need to equip yourself with the right tools. Even like with communication and all this, you need to equip yourself with the right tools when it comes to making your marriage flourish, right? And that's like do premarital counseling. A lot of us these days are focusing a lot on the wedding part of it and not doing enough of the work for like premarital. This thing of saying you're just going to Mapukola Hombo like for one day, get it signed off and you're done, I don't think that's enough, guys. Personally, I went to a 5-day course with Pastor Shopaka Kapolo that time when he was still in ministry full time, if I'm not mistaken. So we dedicated, it was 5-6 sessions, I think. Each session had its own topic. And then and then it got signed off, we took that to the church. But we also did go like for therapy, where we did like a lot of sessions on like personality tests and conflict resolutions and parenting styles and like a lot of things like that really, really just help equip. I'm not saying that from that day on it meant like we don't disagree or so, but as the years kept going, I really, really feel like we perfectly use those tools to resolve like disagreements, so to say. Like we don't, but then also some things also come up with personalities. My husband he doesn't like arguments. and also you have to know your person to know like what time of the day, I guess, to approach something very serious. But yeah, we'll talk about all that in another separate video with him in the video. I'm so excited for that. But for now, I'm going to show you guys a video of his birthday, and it just comes down to okay, I'll come back and say this after. Good morning, how are you guys? So we just woke up. Today is Hubby's birthday. I'm about to make him some breakfast in bed, and then a few surprises along the way. Hope he likes them. I'm still waiting for the people who are supposed to deliver his gift. I really don't understand our services, but it's fine. If they don't do it, I'll have to just rush to the shop and go buy another gift, and then I'll keep that one as maybe a Christmas gift or something, because it's already late. It's already 7 or something. But yeah, let's wait and see. I'm gonna make some pancakes and eggs and bacon and whatever. We'll see. Cool. One thing about my husband is he's very picky when it comes to breakfast. Number one, he doesn't like eating too early. Apparently his stomach doesn't open that early. Number two, he doesn't like too many things. Like, he's very satisfied with just eggs and burritos or whatever. But today we are not doing that. So I came to my garden to look for flowers. Hey, everything is dead. Yeah, no, I guess we'll skip the flower part. So we go, we move. I'm so excited, like it's my birthday. Babe, come here. I'm in the room. Hey, dear, feel. I was going to say Shilonga. You're already eating, I know.
Oh, this is nice.
Happy birthday. Now look at your gift from Adriel.
Happy birthday, Dr. Phil.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the child. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. It's Daddy's birthday, ne? Let me see his shirt, t-shirt also. Oh, sorry. Want to cry? Look here, Nana. Adriel. What are you going to My poor child, you guys.
When did you shoot this video?
Oh yeah, and by the way, today there is still a few more surprises left for you. It's still early, okay? It's still early.
Oh my god.
Nanti jangan lupa telefon, no?
Is that the one series? What is this one?
Ah, I think it's done too. Today we can't sing, bruh.
You're so small.
You're so small.
I've had so much fun with you and just being in the car, worshiping with you and singing and enjoying every moment of just you being my best friend.
This is so small.
I've loved you.
What happened again?
I enjoy all our trips together, to the lodges, to Swakop. And I haven't been there for some
People look at your arm.
watching you achieve your goals, your dreams, you being admitted to the High Court. I truly love seeing you be such an awesome and great uncle to Sinclair and Talenta, to treating my sister's children. It's truly like they were ours.
Can we just put the baby's penis in the video?
It's not in.
She also wants you. She's so tired of you, so she also gave up the way. That food is taking long, man.
So fat, you know. What is it?
Looking dapper then. Oh, shit. Any? Okay. So maybe there? Any, you said? Where do you want? Oh, okay, we're booking out. So I am having a cocktail. Today's the pump and dump, my dear. That's a baby.
Sorry for my son.
We have a lot of milk, my dear, at home. Frozen, waiting for nights like this. This is a ladies' night. Apparently, it has passion fruit. It has blue something something. It has ginger ale. It has I don't know what it is. Oh, babe, did you see my nails? So pretty. Nice, ne? Guys, can you see my nails? Wait, my ring is not featuring properly. Just in case people think I'm single. My nails. Yes, they're not focusing. Yes. Yeah. I'm the girl I think I am. So your meal is a T-bone and fries with some Savannah and white wine. I'm having a cocktail. Why is this bag featuring? Having a cocktail with some cabbage, pork neck on a bed of mashed potatoes. Yes. So how do you feel, Mr. S?
Young and hot.
Babe, the piano.
Very old.
Young and what?
Young and hot, huh?
Young and hot.
Young and hot.
Young and hot,
But getting old.
Yeah, bruh. You're almost 40.
Still young.
So are you happy? Was it a good day? What did you love most about it?
I'm going to get now.
You're so silly.
What is it? What is it?
This one is all yours, eh? From Trombos,
Yeah.
from the first lady.
Thanks a lot.
Happy
man.
birthday.
Ah, babe. What is this? How do I open this?
I don't know. Hey, babe, figure it out.
Alcohol is too much.
Let me see. Oh, yeah. Shit.
Ah, yeah, man. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah, man. Yes. Babe, aren't you like broke?
That's why I'm broke. The pre was come already wearing it.
Oh my god. Yeah. Now this go for the ring. Apple. Ah, it's done. Wow, man, this is
Happy birthday, my love.
That is nice.
That's part 5. We are done now. The night is still young. Come on.
Hey, it's a
So I'm sure now you're done watching the video, okay? So the reason I was showing this video is that was my first year of living with my husband. I was still learning him, we're still learning each other, and I can say in that you're just doing things because you see things being done, like, you know, this glamorous and extravagant, why do I always say that word so wrong? But like this really, you know, bon voyage. No, this dramatic breakfast. Okay, that was not so dramatic, but like doing all these things because people say like, no, you must treat your husband in this, you must do this, do that, all sorts of advice that people give when it comes to like marriages and what you should do and things like that. So me being a new wife, is my husband's birthday, like, you know, like it's his first birthday as a father and blah blah. I went out and I woke up early, I made this breakfast and, you know, spoiling my present. But I knew this then, but I know it even more as time went by, that first of all, guys, my husband is a very simple man. Like, I do not need to do all of that. he only ate the eggs and I think the boerewors from that whole meal. Hinga drank the wine. Bruh, I even opened the Moe bottle, bruh. It was that deep, you know? But like he really just wanted his juice, his apple, I mean his eggs, his boerewors, spend time with his son. What I probably didn't show in this video is the part where I made like this video collage, this video thing for him. Then I was like recording like he was watching, or maybe I'll find it and I'll put it in, I don't know. And so I really went out. I did the most that day. But with time I needed to know that I don't need to do all of that to please my husband. What pleases my husband is based on who my husband is, not based on what other husbands like or what other husbands or wives do. So this is just my advice as a newlywed. Even as you get into this season where know each other, enjoy getting to know each other, do what works for your household. Someone will tell you like, no, men don't like eating leftover food, or men don't like eating noodles. No, my dear. If your man has no problem with food that was cooked yesterday, feed the man. She's being fed. That's what's important, right? If your husband doesn't mind noodles, that's like, because I'm just mean some couples, like you leave the two of you guys are tired, you're like, okay, we're gonna have takeout, or you just make noodles, whatever you make, like do what works for you guys. There are certain things like actually there's no way my husband is going to eat food from another woman, blah 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 blah. That is good and well. I am not against people who those are the standards and principles in their household, but I just mean like don't invoke those standards to other people's homes. And you as a newlywed, set your own standards or the rules or whatever for your household. Some of us, like, or some people work jobs where you are gone 24 hours, for example. Now, if you say that your person cannot eat food from someone else, where will he eat? Will he starve? Okay, maybe he's gonna cook for himself, whatever. But that's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with if that's a rule in your household. You just have to remember that circumstances are different for other people. I remember when I got married, someone was making a comment about being in the north and my husband is in Windhoek and things like that and blah blah, how they believe like marriage people need to live together, and good and well, I agree as well. You know, ideally couples should live together. However, circumstances are different. There is no way you can just say, like, someone cannot just say, oh, I work in Rashpina at the mine, I'm a mining engineer, whatever. My job requires me being in the mines, for example. But now, because you want to live with your person, you are going to move to Windhoek. Where are you going to work when you move to Windhoek? Again, circumstances are different. Sometimes it is possible to just move, quit your job, and you guys can live on that one salary or whatever. But someone else cannot. Now, what is the key in all of this, in this example? Is it okay between the husband and the wife? If it's okay, it's up to them. Sometimes I feel like we try to impose, yes, that's the word I was looking for. We impose our beliefs and our standards and our rules and whatever on other people's relationships, and it's not fair. Because there are things that are probably rules and in our home that we think are perfect, but it won't work in your household, so we cannot impose that on you guys. So yeah, so for all of these newlyweds, I see there's a lot of weddings happening, and I'm so excited for you all. Welcome to the winning team. Welcome to the perfect marriage team. And I said perfect marriage based on the example I gave earlier of how this couple, when they tried on this outfit, it fit perfectly for them. But another couple, because they wear the same size, it didn't fit for them. So your marriage can be as perfect as you make it to be. I would recommend marriage any day. Highly recommend it. It doesn't necessarily mean that there are no challenges in marriage or whatsoever. When you say your I do's for better or for worse and all those things, like some of the worst that I'm not gonna get into it, because those of you who've been following me, you know what happened to us last year. But like that is not part of what we would have anticipated is going to be part of our story or worse, right? I think I've said this so many times. However, you make this commitment to this person when you first, whatever, I even wrote in the story I wrote to my friend, like when you saw that outfit and you exclaimed like, wow, this is beautiful, it's perfect. Don't lose that with your partner. Don't lose that this is perfect, this is beautiful, you know. I gave an example of Genesis chapter 2 verse 24 to 25, né? Where it said, therefore a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. And they were both naked, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed. So my husband, when we were reading this, because we were busy studying the book of Genesis together, he was like, which mother and father name? They were the first people. And actually, true, that's a valid question. However, that just shows us that God designed marriage perfectly, gave a manual for marriage already from the beginning, that you leave your mother and your father and you cleave to your wife. It didn't have to be like, oh, he created a mother and father or whatever for it to be, because yes, that was Adam and Eve, their union, right? But there was going to be a mother and father, and eventually this needed to be part of the design for marriage. But I was more fascinated about the part where it said that they were naked and they were unashamed. For me, that represented a lot of transparency, nakedness, just both emotionally and I guess physically. Like, you're not seeing flaws in each other without external influence. Adam and Eve didn't have any external influences. They were just walking around naked, unashamed. No one is there saying, actually your wife has a small batane, or like your thingies, boobies are not big enough, or like, but your husband doesn't grow a beard, or like, you know, there's no external influence. You look at each other and you're like naked, perfect, transparent, and everything. And even in the way that you treat things of your marriage is with transparency and honesty, and yeah. So that's all I really wanted to say. You should carry out your marriages perfectly. My favorite preacher, one of my favorite preachers, John Piper, he says my favorite quote, which is, the most successful marriages are not between two best lovers, but two best forgivers. It is a journey of forgiveness, not necessarily because like terrible things are going to be done by the other person or whatever, just daily things like now something, and you're just like, oh, why did you talk to me in that tone, or whatever. Just an example. Enjoy getting to know each other, enjoy each other. There's no rules that are better than the rules that are set in your home. And yeah, remember that. Oh, I just got an email that made me distracted. Remember that. Oh, let me actually read something that I did say in the thing that I learned from the John Piper book. Oh, it's that marriage is not mainly about being or staying in love. It's mainly about telling the truth with our lives. It's about portraying something true about Jesus Christ and the way that he relates to his people. It's about showing in real life the glory of the gospel. Because the most foundational thing that we see from the Bible about marriage from Genesis is that it is God's doing, and the most ultimate thing to see from the Bible about marriage is that it's for God's glory and it's for the display of God. So all the best with your marriages, guys. We will talk more about weddings and marriages and whatever when I do start that particular season with series rather with my husband, hopefully soon. But yeah, thank you guys for coming this far in this video. I'm sure it was a bit long but yeah, I love you all. Enjoy. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe and do all the things, all those nice things. Okay. Share with your married newlyweds and your married couples but stay in the word, God. Stay in the word. The best manual you need for marriage, the best manual you need for anything in life is the Bible. It's the word of God. Whatever questions you have, whatever situations you have, remember the work was already done and finished on the cross. You just have to bring yourselves. Cool. Love each other perfectly, like Christ loves us. All right, guys. Until next time, from me, Butterfly, it is goodbye.